Happy Friday, everyone. This week I've been treating a lot of grief. Coming in, pregnancy loss, loss of loved ones. Pregnancy loss really does, it's a massive one, and it's so heartbreaking. And there is nothing that can be done or said to make anything feel better or do better, but it definitely, I have found time and time again that acupuncture is just so incredible to relieve some of the symptoms of grief. Grief has no time frame, and I think people make a huge mistake of thinking that at a certain time it just disperses. It doesn't. It just, you learn to live through it, feeling it and adapting to it. But pregnancy loss, when you want something so badly, and some people have to go through IVF, which is a roller coaster in itself. It's massive. I don't think anyone, unless you've been through it, understands that. And I have such respect for my couples that go through IVF. And then to have a positive pregnancy test, it's huge. But then to lose that pregnancy, there is nothing that you can, nothing prepares you for that. So it's massive, it's huge, and it's happening a lot at the moment. I do find this, that times come that you find a lot of pregnancy loss happens in one particular, we've always found that in the clinic actually, all the therapists when we used to work together. And I think with COVID, during the original lockdown, people were told, you know, when you're pregnant, it's huge, it's so scary, you have to stay home, it's feeding the fear, and in Chinese medicine, that's your kidney energy, which is the one you really need to be nourishing in order to keep a pregnancy, sustain a healthy pregnancy. So you can see there's a bit of a dynamic there. And then when they released the vaccine and they said, look, it's not really suitable for women that are pregnant before 12 weeks. And then they turned around and said, well, actually, no, we're fine with that. And a lot of women came to me, were so concerned and worried about this. It was huge. And then a lot of my teachers and my nurses, if they were pregnant, they couldn't go back unless they were vaccinated. And did they want to have it? It's a massive thing. So that's really been coming up this week hugely. Heart went out to every single one of them. But also it's an empowering time to learn to how incredibly strong we are when we're faced with the most hardest situations in our lives. Massive. It just, every time something like this happens, it forces us to grow stronger. And sometimes you just don't want to be stronger, but unfortunately the universe has a way of making us that way. I love treating pregnancy. It's probably my absolute favorite thing. But I think I am right in saying that I have a great connection with my patients that come in, especially after pregnancy loss. It's one thing that I've always found. It's a huge thing. It's an honour to treat people this way. So anyway, that's my Friday rant today. Pregnancy loss, big one, massive. And also grief from losing loved ones. I've had quite a few people coming in with that, and how Chinese medicine helps with grief. As I said, there's no timeline, but it helps the body to let go of some of the feelings that are repressed within. So in Chinese medicine, it would be in your lung channel. So a lot of people that have lost someone will find that their chest becomes quite an issue for them. They can that can be presented in catching a huge amount of common colds, coughs. Asthma can come back after years of not being there, and also the large intestine would then get involved, and we can suddenly find we have digestive disorders coming from nowhere. But in Chinese medicine that makes sense to us, and I love the Ren channel for grief, especially Ren 17. It's a beautiful point to start opening up the chest and allowing the body to let go in order to move forward, really. So yeah, enjoy your Friday, and speak soon.